A federal judge has ordered Kilmar Abrego Garcia to be released while he awaits trial for human smuggling charges. Abrego Garcia is the Maryland father mistakenly deported to a mega prison in El Salvador. The Trump administration has already filed a motion asking the judge to reconsider. And despite today's ruling, he's not expected to go free because prosecutors previously said ICE would take him into custody if he were to be released. There's a hearing on Wednesday to discuss the conditions of his release. Eamon, I guess I want to start with you on this one. I'm curious what you think about the sort of significance and symbolism this case has taken on, especially given that now the Trump administration has seen a number of these sort of symbolic losses. We just saw Mahmoud Khalil walk out of detention after 104 days in Louisiana, make his way back here to New York. And so I wonder, I guess, how you think this case continues to play out in our country and how you view all this happening together.
Well, I kind of separate it into two separate buckets. One, I think of the politicians, and I think it was Senator Chris Van Hollen of Maryland, who said this is not about Abrego Garcia, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the man. It is about the rights of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. And those are two distinct issues, right? Kilmar Abrego Garcia deserves due process no matter who he is, no matter what his background is, no matter what he has done. And the moment you compromise it for him, you compromise it for every American. And what this case is about for me is not about what he may or may not have done. It's about, was he treated in accordance with the laws of the United States? And it's clear, based on what these judges are saying, that has not been the case. That is the significance of this, is that at the end of the day, the Trump administration wants to take people who they think, and they're certainly projecting as bad people, and making you say, don't care about the bad people. We can get rid of the bad people without due process because we don't want bad people in our country. But then we will take that and take it to the next point, which is if we can go after the Mahmoud Khalils and the Kilmar Abrego Garcias, people who the general public may not like or not care or not even understand what they're about, then we can begin to kind of take it to the next level with people not noticing. So I think the judiciary standing up here and say, no, there has to be due process even for the people who we may not necessarily like is the important takeaway.
I think a corollary of all of that, as you pointed out, this does not mean that Kilmar Abrego Garcia is actually being released, unlike in the case of Mahmoud Khalil. The corollary of that is that there are a lot of ways that the government can actually go after people that are within the color of law if they need to, if they feel that they need to lock someone up. Now, it's not clear that Abrego Garcia actually deserves to be locked up, but my point is that they don't need to break the law. They have so many tools at their
disposal.
Or circumvent it. They have so many tools at their disposal, in part because we have this very complicated, opaque immigration system that gives the government a lot of discretion to go after immigrants, whether or not they have a criminal record.
This has been a fight over due process. And for now, because of a judge in Tennessee, due process just got to win. So let's hope that the rule of law, judges standing up for it, continues to be at least one part of our institutional democracy that holds.